Hello, everybody. I needed a break from dumb stuff in Final Fantasy, so we're doing some Hades tonight. And we unlocked the whatchamacallit system last time. The hard mode. The pacts, I guess. So I think what I will do, since I got not all the way through last time, on level 1 here, is maybe try that again. Like, warm up with the gun, and maybe switch it around at some point. Because ultimately I think what I'm gonna do with this at this point is, like, get 10 wins and, like, see the credits, and then call it there. I don't know, we'll see. Just, like, at some point I have to draw a line in the sand with this game, because otherwise it's gonna be like, it'll just, like, never end if I'm trying to get, like, every piece of dialogue or something. Oh, and I have gifts. Who needs them still? Ares does need one. Let's do that.
Lord Ares, please accept this offering for giving me such strength as necessary to succeed.
You are a flatterer, my death-inflicting kin, and I am feeling generous as well, so here, a small token for you of my affection.
You have my thanks.
Yeah, blood,
Ares.
thanks.
Ah, my kin. I sensed fresh bloodshed from you recently, the real kind. For you have slain the living near the surface, have you not? Mere vermin, yes, but good enough for me.
You got apple juice on your curtains? How do you manage that? Think maybe I'll just get this. Yeah, this is new. I'll get that. Maybe I should have, like, warmed up with a different weapon, because I'm probably not going to be good at this after, like, a week of not playing it.
More numbskulls. Reloading.
We haven't even... There's romance in this too, right? We haven't, like, done any romance yet. I want to at least romance Thanatos. Yes.
Something.
You've done things to me with your nut jokes. And I can't stop doing it.
Might as well. The heart of the underworld.
Yeah, so gifted too, right? Yeah. Maybe finding you is a bad thing for you or me or both. Let's see. Boons. Bofa. I was right. Dash Strike, which I really feel like I don't use that much. I feel like the money one will maybe pay off. Let's try that. I'm not going to earn much early on anyway. Being a bit dramatic, what about, like, being without you for a couple hours? Oh, I need to... Okay, my Wiimote. Or not Wiimote, Joy-Con wasn't working. 3 whole hours. Well, to be fair, I haven't seen you the past 2 days because I've been in Final Fantasying, so I missed you. I know, that's why I was being dramatic. I don't know what to do without my emotional support twink. I do be getting hit by these fat guys. Let's go here. Feels more like the other way around. Well, like I'm your emotional support. We can be codependent. Like I'm barely saying right now. Just a lot going on in the school and stuff, or did the apple juice really get to you? Because you're getting close, right? Is it like somewhere around the end of June that you're done? Which, if so, that would be pretty soon. Don't know what happened, but should be hitting different. Yeah, that just happens sometimes. That was like the most janky pixelated death I have ever seen. Where's my chaos gate? I want... Oh, never mind, there isn't one. That was just my boon activating. Gotcha. All day assignment. Just have that one left. Sure. Wait, oh fuck, I hit a trap. I don't remember what your all-day assignment is. Is it like a time in review kind of thing? Just like writing a paper about what you've done and stuff like that? Yeah, I don't have much to upgrade with that yet. Somebody better frickin' give me some health. Can't be dying on floor 1. Except I absolutely will die to this fucker.
Never.
I hate this thing. Hang on, I will get to your message here in a minute. I saw something about a PowerPoint. You're doing your 7-hour lower PowerPoint for class. Oh my god. 2 deaths to this thing.
Stay out of my way next time.
Dionysus also needs a presento. Okay. Lighting PowerPoint.
It's been great getting to know
And you have
so
to figure
please
out
accept
shit
this humble
in a few
offer.
hours. Yeah, I don't like time stuff like that. I don't know. Does that feel like is that something that you feel like you'll be prepared for?
And just so happens, I got something here I have been meaning to give you.
Thank you, Dionysus, mate.
No, but what choice? Okay, well, best of luck. I believe in you.
Now how's my favorite underworld god surviving, Zag? You're holding
That
up
sounds
a lot.
like
Right, better momentarily,
a difficult task, because like if it was like it can't be easy. It's got to be like tricksy somehow. Too bad I don't have a poison weapon here. Let's get the healing one, because I'd be dying. In stuff above 40%, yeah. You know, I think that's the way to look at tests and stuff, like, do what you can. Your stuff. There's some hidden stuff, your stuff, what I'm hidden. Like, because I'm an anime boy and not a real boy. What do we got in here? Oh, just every time.
Good.
I get ya. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with like the whole D's nut space. I had to explain that to my mom. And I was just like, you can't say words anymore, otherwise people turn it into a nut joke. I don't know. I feel like D's nuts joke hit different if you're gay though. Because if you're straight, I'm assuming there's like an implication of like, oh no, they got me with the nuts and those are bad because gay. But if you're gay, then there's no bad because gay. It's just like, yay, nuts. Yeah, you're running D's OS.
Can't do that.
A pan guy blocked you on what? And like what kind of Discord? Okay, well, like what kind of jokes? Because I don't know, like I feel like you probably weren't. Yeah, I don't know. I guess like it's maybe just straw that broke the camel. Oh, for making D's nuts jokes. I thought you meant like you were making pan jokes or something. Then I get it a little bit more. Just because, yeah, someone might just be overwhelmed with those.
Good enough to eat. Juicy.
Juicy. Yeah, let's go here. Just added a bot that lets people request fart. Sounds nice. I'm all for scaring you.
Cheers, mate.
I really love this, that if I'm like in a room with a god, it just like zooms to them on the thingy, the Pokedex, rather than making me manually search. That's like a really good quality of life thing. During horror games, the Vine boom. I can't wait for you to play a horror game. Are you all done with school, Yuki? And welcome to stream. Hello. When does summer happen in Japan? I should know this because I've like been exposed to enough media. Oh, I'm out of school. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Just like in general. Yeah, I miss my high school buddies a lot. Elements are in Australia. But yeah, like, streaming has been nice socially, because I don't, like, ever see people. So, like, this is something where I get to check in with people on a regular basis. You said it's winter in Australia, and I said none of us are in Australia. Are you meaning because, like, Japan and Australia are near each other in geography?
Where to?
Just saying. I mean, sure. Okay. Ooh, I wonder if this... So, gain a random item offered. Does this give me a 50-50 of getting one of these? Because if so, then this is really good if there's something like the Kiss of Sticks. I'm gonna try this and see.
What do I get?
What did I get? Passive trap still 500. Okay, that wasn't even one of the options, so I guess it's just completely random. Or at a minimum, it's different than the two options in the shop. Like, it's not just one of those. Reround but never reload. Seeks foes and deals more damage. Let's get the rocket, because it's new. And I don't love either of the others.
Let's see how this goes.
That's not bad. What was the thing? Does it deal more damage? 80 base damage. So I don't know if that's more or less. I have no idea if that's more or less. Probably also going to be harder to hit stuff.
You really must like pain an awful lot, Red Blood. Or maybe it's just me.
You see, Electo? Turns out we do have a common interest after all.
BDSM.
Did you just... Don't you ever compare yourself to me again, you trash. You want more pain? I'm happy to oblige.
I'm empty.
Alright, what is her thing? She's the Beyblader? I got hit by a trap again.
She's psyching up.
I think, yeah, when her rage meter builds up, then she does Beyblades. Oh, if the rocket stuns, that's actually pretty good. Did I just figure out that I can fire with both of my buttons at the same time? If I like hold my fingers weird? I think I figured that out.
My turn.
I think that's a real thing. Owie. Yo, Hades, dying the game, yes. We have died twice so far on floor 1, because I haven't played this in a week, and I'm a fake gamer twink. I'm not good at video games.
Stay there.
You stay there. That's my title. Oh, I got her. What? Wait, didn't she have a ton of health? Something hit her pretty hard, I don't know what.
She's tough.
No, Aloe, you're not a fake gamer twink. You're like a real dom top pro gamer boy. Which is the hardest sister? I don't know that any of them feels that hard. It kind of depends on my build. Cause like the bullets and stuff they do could, in theory, be negligible if I have some kind of deflect. It's probably just like whichever one I haven't fought recently, because I kind of forget their attack patterns. But if you really put a gun to my head, I would maybe also say Tisiphone, for the same reason, because it gets smaller and more chaotic, and I always forget that she like dashes and then immediately dashes again. So I think that I'm safe after the first one when I'm not.
Hot up here.
Titty phone, yep. The Greek Fury titty phone. Where to... Oh, yeah. Always gotta get this shit. Manga that was about humanity fighting against gods. That could probably be several manga, so
Hey, you.
you might have to be a little more specific, because I'm not sure which one you mean, off the cuff.
Eurydice, thank you for making me feel welcome in your pleasant home.
2020 fighting against the gods, yeah.
Places I've been lately. I have a small gift I wanted you to have.
Christianity and Greek mythology. I love
Oh, that's awful sweet.
seeing mythology show up in pop culture.
It's like this. You know what? Here's something for you too. Help keep you safe out there.
The Garbage Patch fighting back.
Thanks so much.
Sing when you're happy. Sing when you're not, Your Royal Majesty.
Let's see. I guess I will get the palm porridge like I usually do and just upgrade my shit. Even though I don't have a lot of great boons yet.
See you again.
Well, see ya.
I oftentimes I'll have like something nice on this gun like early on, and so leveling up like the base damage on it or something is usually one of my preferred options. This time it may have been smarter to go for like upgrading things I get in the future. Owie. Aloe, you really are just like inflicting words and phrases upon me. Because now I'm saying owie again. Although I was ooh-wooing a little bit over some of the shit you were saying today. What the fuck am I doing? You're influencing. You're an influencer.
Stay dead next time.
I do have areas on my special, yes.
Another message from
Brainlet.
This goes, Zagreus, take absolutely all the time you need making your way to us. We know the going must be treacherous, and we assure you our support however long it takes. Oh, how about that?
Alright. Ooh, attack is faster? That's Pog. Yeah, fuck it, we're doing that. Just make my gun go like brrr.
What's for sale?
A little bit healthy. And other shit that I don't care about or need. What is the trove gonna give me? I don't need dark gems, so fuck that. And I guess it's either Ares or the shop. Let's do Ares.
Off we go.
Not a Medusa. And there's that fucker. This is a bad and dumb room and I don't like it. Oh my god. I can really tell I'm out of practice. And that's probably gonna keep happening because I feel like this is maybe gonna be like a once a week game or something for me. Now that I've like kind of done some of the main stuff. What's the god pool? Meaning what gods are available? Because I didn't know that there was a pool necessarily. But so far I've gotten Ares, Apollo, maybe just the and Chaos also. I'm guessing he doesn't really count. Or naturally generated ones, okay. So I guess I found 2 out of the 4 then.
See you next time.
Apollo, sorry, Hermes, not Apollo. Hermes, yeah. Did I get that right? Is Apollo the Roman equivalent of Hermes? Or am I just totally... Or is he even Roman? Is he Greek? I don't know. Ending Doom. Sure. Artemis' brother, okay. I mean, like, I know his deal. He, like, pulls the sun around and stuff like that. At least I sure hope so, and I'm not totally wrong. But, sometimes I can get Greek and Roman mixed up. Yeah, that was definitely needed. Really, I'm gonna need a refresh on floor 3 or 4. Yeah, like that. Although if I got a good enough build, it maybe wouldn't matter, because the one time so far I did beat Hades, I didn't die once. I had my like life and then all 4 of my death defies just waiting in the wings because I had such a good build. There's multiple types if you're referring to like Greek and Roman, yes. Basically, I think Greek came first and then Roman second, and they just like copied the gods and were like, hey, this is my OC, do not steal. Something like that. Yes, Mars is the correspondent to Ares. Zeus is Jupiter, Poseidon is Neptune. A lot of them are named after planets.
You had it coming.
Yeah, I'd have to like sit and think of more. I guess Athena is another god in our pool, because there she is. This is my OC, his name is Sonic the Hedgehog, but his eyes are red. Well, you gotta do the thing where you like go on Google and Google your name. So like Alex the Hedgehog, and then that's like your persona.
In the name of Hades.
Yeah, I know, but I like him. I like Chaos's things. I take way more damage from traps, which is already boosted, so I could just get this, where if I hit a trap, I die. But yeah, let's do that, fuck it.
Let's shake this curse.
I really just don't want to do that. I think you should, though. I have money. I can buy good things.
Just what I need.
How much? 20 gems? That's actually a lot of gems, considering they never fucking give me any. But since I'm almost dead, I need Zeus.
Pilgrim of the underworld has found the means to reach you with my blessing, nephew. Such strange alliances we forge these days.
Alright, Chain Lightning, yes, that is super good on the gun. And this is probably the Bone Hydra already. While I'm at no health. Yeah, I figured.
Big one, huh?
No, wait, I don't want to use my Gemmy Gems on him.
Load it up.
Yes, because these are made by like faux edgy 13-year-old kids who like hate their parents and their brothers and stuff, and that's like their way of expressing it. You know, it's like their brother bullies them, so it's like, this is Joe the Hedgehog and his brother is a dick, so I wish he were dead. That kind of thing. Or like, my parents grounded me, so in my persona's alternate universe, their parents are dead and now they're never grounded. Yes, you're correct. We're like in too deep at this point. There's no way to know what's real and what's not. Reality is an illusion. I feel like I haven't seen the extra heads spit out this much shit. Like the pink shit. Ooh, I don't want to let those babies hatch. Not used to extra head. I'm sadly head deficient at the moment. Meaning I'm not getting it, not that I don't have one. Worst RNG. Hold on, I need to not die. I'll read that in a second. Okay, worst RNG was all the one I had were wave makers, didn't have Athena, so I had a lot of fun.
Done bashing heads.
Are the waves the pink things they were shooting just now? So like you didn't have anything to deflect and it was a bunch of projectiles? Yeah. Yeah, the deflect is like, it's really life-changing when you can get that. Because like some of those mages that spawn in this area too can just really fuck you up. But if you have a deflect, then it's easy. What? Projectiles? Why is that in quotes? Hello, Sweet Ice. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? And Immortal, retroactively welcome to you too, because I think I just started talking and didn't say welcome. And Aloe. I welcome everybody, basically. Yeah, I'm doing good. I had a pizza, so my tummy's happy. And we're doing Hades, so that makes me happy. We'll see if I can win this run though. Jealous? Well, you had you fucking jammed a whole footlong in your body, and you had some twink cream. So I'm jealous of those.
Another day or night in paradise.
Oh my god, marching band. I mean, Aloe, I could always like you know, order you some Taco Bell or something. If you were so inclined. We could break that taco virginity. Or Taco Bell specifically. Or the burger. I want to break your burger virginity, but I actually want you to like do that on stream. I want to react to it. And I now gotta feed you cheesecake too. I really do just need to like strap you down and feed you. D's cake. It's so good. It's the best fucking dessert. And it pairs well with everything. Like, you know, all kinds of fruits and yummy things to like garnish it. Battenberg, you didn't really tell me what that was. I don't remember what your attempt at an explanation was. Can you Google it and tell me, maybe?
Uncle Poseidon.
Because I would, but I'm currently streaming. Type of British cake. Right, I know, but like, figure out something that's comparable to.
Terrifying hellhound for one thing. Ah, well, I'm sure you'll find a way to sail past whatever's in your way.
Okay, cast, call. Yes, I want the call. I need a God Blast.
Strongbows.
Oh, what a fucking dorky noise. Did they just kill each other?
Regenerating.
Wait, oh shit. Sponge cake, jam, marzipan, checker pattern, pink and yellow. I don't know if I am actually familiar with that, but sponge cake does help me understand what it is, so that's good. Yeah, the jam thing I remember now. I think you mentioned jam before. I don't know that I would be super into that as a dessert. Sponge cake is like, whatever, and I'm not big on jam. Doom on my normal attacks. I wonder if this works. Doom on normal attacks and area boon that stacks dooms. I don't know. I think I've had Doom on my regular attacks at least once. Did he just fucking regenerate while I was shooting him? Is that not supposed to be impossible? Best shit ever, but considering British food, it's actually probably bad. Yeah, I don't know. Couldn't say. Bonus Doom damage 80%? Or the Lightning Strike? I'm gonna try the Doom one.
Palm power.
And we can hit Daedalus up. And there's nothing else in here, yeah. Let's do Daddy Dade. Why more archers? Why a challenge room? I did not pay attention to that. Hoagie sounds like an STD.
You're late.
Hoagie is just like a regional word for sandwich. I mean, it's also kind of a type of sandwich, but whatever. Faster with ammo. Fuck yeah, I love that one. Funny word. It is a funny word. For dinner, pepperoni pizza chicken hoagie with a bunch of shit. Weird hoagie combo. I guess ketchup on a sandwich is maybe
That's it.
uncommon, but I don't think it's that weird or anything. We're struggling a little bit, MDZH. I died twice on floor 1, and I don't have any amazing boons. I guess I have some good ones now, but like, I'm kind of trying to like make up for not doing well initially. So I really need to get like a recharge. I need to find Sisyphus, or not Sisyphus, whoever the dude is on this floor that like gives me refills of Death Defiance. At this point, I do have just like my gun shooting, like buffed up pretty well, but I really could use like poison or doom or something on it. I have a God Blast, which is good because I don't a lot of the time. I feel like the doom on my special is like not good. It's not doing much. Next door also, does aspect of Lucifer still work with the Zeus attack boon? I don't know what aspect of Lucifer is, so you'll have to spell that out for me. Oh, there's a butterfly ball, of course. I've probably read aspect of Lucifer at some point and just forgotten. I'm wondering if it's like one of the passives or something. Probably not. If it stacks, it'd be a skill. The gun but a laser costs 3 Titan blood. Oh, I haven't gotten that one yet. I guess that's interesting. I'd like to maybe try that out.
In the name of Hades.
Boons with knock away also rupture. Slamming foes into barriers creates a watery blast. Do I have anything that does this? What did I get from Poseidon before? The God Blast. Yes, so this also rupture them where they take damage when moving. I'll try that. And this is gonna give me treasure, but I don't want to die, so let's skip it. Hits every 0.2 seconds. I would have I would guess yes. Because even if it's continuous, I think you're right, and it's just like however many times it hits. So that would probably be really good. Yeah, I don't know, I haven't... this is not the default. Or maybe this is the default. In any case, I haven't done like any other aspects besides this one, basically. I think this is the default, and then on the gloves, I have like the magnet ones. And those are the only ones I've done so far, but no others on the gun yet. I maybe don't even have aspect of Lucifer unlocked, because that sounded unfamiliar. Like, I didn't know there was a laser on the gun until you said that. Someone got it earlier, absolutely melted Hades. I bet. Yeah, and if you can get something stacking on that, like Chain Lightning, Doom, Poison, that would be really pog.
How many more of these are there?
Too many. Got it to level 7, wow. I don't even, no, I probably have it. I think I got into like level 8 on something. No! Ooh.
Oh, blast.
Fuck me. Too little too late with the health. What is left? I'm not gonna go for the challenge room. I do have Athena, but I have not run into her yet. I saw her in one room, and then I think there was maybe a Chaos Gate or something that I took instead. I could use some Deflect for sure. And I know she also has a chance at filling a Death Defy back up. One or more, I don't remember exactly how her thing works. Only one, okay. Yeah. Oh, I fucking hate butterfly balls, and I also take too much damage from traps, so that really fucked me. And I've been in here for a while now, so really, unless I find the dude soon, this run is probably just not going anywhere. Because I don't think... Well, yeah, Floor Forward, there definitely aren't, like, the guest characters that give you that shit. Oh, but here is a man. This is the guy. Yes, Daddy.
You. I was unkind last time, stranger.
It's real close, that's who this is.
My indiscretions there, or don't, but I wished to apologize.
Think nothing of it, sir. Though
Probably should have gifted him. I'm guessing I haven't given him one yet. Oh, well, actually no, I think I remember dialogue from that.
Coil, I'm afraid. So just go on about your business and leave me to mine.
Look at that. That is Pog. That's hella Pog. Now I can get some more health in here. Just like lucked out and turned around this run. I'm still not feeling amazing, but you know, at least now I have a chance. This is too many fucking archers. Are you kidding? How am I meant to handle that? Oh, they're like all dead though. Of course, there's more. Oh, it's these fuckers. Alright, I'm gonna go with Hermes rather than the shop, just because I really need some of those, like, speedy boy things that he gives.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Old cast, better shit, or dodge and move speed. That's not great. I'm gonna go with the special is faster. And this is going to be the boss. So I'm sure I'll die at least once because I'm not at full health, but if I can only die once,
Hey everyone, I'm back.
that would obviously be ideal.
You are just in time, fiend from lowest depths. Asterius and I have trained extensively since our last skirmish here.
So all you do here in Elysium is train for martial competition. You're constantly awaiting your next fight to the death.
And who are you to judge, you misbegotten, shameful, unfilial maggot? It is an honor to have the opportunity.
God, hell, we've been going for like 50 minutes already.
Standing in your ruinous path.
These runs take so long.
Here, fiend. They love us, Asterius. The wherewithal to achieve victory.
There's the first one.
Oh, that hurt.
What hit me there? Alright, greater call. God damn. What? Did I dash back into it?
No.
I can't dodge for shit in this fight. god. What? Oh my god! Sometimes I don't have that much trouble with it, but like I'm not dodging anything. I'm just doing really poorly.
They say to never meet your heroes.
Yeah, so I don't think there's any way I'm winning this now, and I don't think there's any way I'm getting more than like one of my death defies back if I'm lucky, just based on shop spawns or something.
Almost to the top.
So I guess I'm not buying things from Charon Shop. I'm just gonna save money for maybe running across a Death Defy in one of the chambers.
No more dead to deal with at least.
Oh, the Hades fight is tougher for me, because he whips out a lot of bullshit. The lasers took a while, the pots took a while, and then he just sometimes summons a million guys. Oh my god, I can't even deal with these things. I mean, again, it kind of depends on like how good the build is, because in theory I can just plow through a bunch of stuff with this gun, but like easier said than done, because sometimes your damage output is super low. Like, my shit fires fast, but I feel like my damage output isn't actually that high currently. Yeah, dude, my shit comes out so fast. God. How am I this bad at this after not playing for just 1 week? And I'm probably gonna have the same problem going back to Final Fantasy, even if it's like tomorrow and not a week later. Playing something else is just gonna have like fucked up my brain, and it's not gonna be prepared for super bosses.
Should I take the trade?
Hey, Kelk. I'm just being a whiny little bitch, so you didn't miss much. It's okay, you don't have to be sorry. Yes, I hope you had a lovely dinner. And I hope you stuffed some lovely things in your body at said dinner. Yeah, we're good. You know, nothing crazy exciting. We're getting to the end of my first run here, which is like not doing great. Because, like, I died a bunch before, and then I got a reprieve and got my death defies refilled, and now I'm dying again. Because I'm not good at this after some time away. That's, like, the main takeaway, is that I'm bad at the game again. Mostly just beer. It hasn't even been that long though, it's been like a week, and that's it. But I suppose it doesn't take much when this is like a really high performance. See, I'm like on no health, I don't even have any extra lives at this point, I'm just dead if I die. So like, fuck that. And you know, there's going to be fawns in all these rooms. I'm going to take little bits of poison damage. I'm just not going to have any health. Best case scenario is I make it to the poopy sack or whatever, and I get the poopy sack and the fountain, and I go into Hades with like 1 life, with like most of my health, and that's still stretching it. I need to go back and like actually finish Returnal at some point too, and I'm probably gonna have like gotten terrible at that after not playing it. Oh my god! I don't like, fuck me, I don't even want to try, I just want to fall over and die. This is not good. No, because remember I had to get those, like I beat it and then it was like, hey, why don't you like do some collectible bullshit and then you can get like a 1-minute cutscene at the end that's like the super secret ultra ending. And I got one of those keys and then I put it down for like other stuff.
You had a run-in with those nasty satyrs all the way up in the Temple of Styx, huh? I can't even imagine the sheer agony having their lethal poison coursing through my body.
I'd bring some for you if I could.
Your enemy is not the wretched dead, and not your father, lad. It is the underworld itself. It has been fashioned to prevent escape. You must have seen by now how all the chambers seem to rearrange themselves.
The underworld itself.
Yeah.
My enemy. I'll do my best anticipating its surprises, sir.
Because I guess I got that quest line far enough.
Make certain of it, Megara. I am finding lately that the help within this house is much more lacking than it used to be. I trust that you shall set it back on course.
If that is your will, Lord Hades, then it will be done. To the fullest limits of my capability.
That's probably bad news for me. You sing beautifully, mate. If only Eurydice could hear you singing this right now.
Oh, thanks for the sentiment, my friend. It's just... when I sing this song of hers, I've this feeling where my heart once was that, well, perhaps she can.
Oh. Yeah, I guess so.
Perhaps she can.
Alright, money. Scoop creatures from the underworld's rivers. I wonder if that's worth having? This is what I wanted, yeah, I wanted the Arabiscate. That's what I need to save up for. But I can continue to spend little bits of gems on other things. Boons. Internal Trove contains more. Yeah, let's just buy some chairs and shit.
Here you go. Let us hereby have better seating, on which I shall never rest, you mark my words.
Wait, why is... Oh, entry complete, okay.
You nearly gained the surface, child. Considerable progress. Though the setbacks that you faced within the temple... If it is of any consolation, the foes you faced there have been quite a burden to your father, too.
What, father can't control the pest problem? Never thought I'd be of any help rampaging through the upper levels of his domain.
Do as you must. Your victory is within reach.
Alright, what does this boy have? 15 keys for Titan Blood? I wish I had 15 keys. Keys for gems is... Yeah, gems for keys. I'm probably not going to be doing anything in here for a while because I want to spend my gems in the shop. Very versatile voice actor. You know we love our verses in here.
Checked the contracts, cleared the ledgers, set the tables, washed the windows.
Could maybe use some rest.
Go lay down? Okay. Sure, let's get some more plot.
The heavy sleeping underworld prince arises, with the feeling that the brief nap he intended as a respite from the rigors of the day or night.
Yep, and we heart all our vets too.
At all.
Gotta take care of the puppers. Just as long as they don't charge outrageous prices.
I'm late for work. Father's going to kill me.
And also our vet women and 9 bound areas and others, not just the vet men.
Responsibility rejecting Zagreus strides down his father's hall, quite unconcerned about the urgency with which he is expected to behave under a set of circumstances such as this.
Going as fast as I can, you hurry up.
The door to the administrative chamber beckons just beyond the hall. The prince perchance believes
oh, maybe one of these rooms is tied to this little plot thing.
Of those laboring within.
See, like, that's another thing. I just don't know what's in these fucking rooms. Oh, we finally get to go in one, though.
Sorry.
Aha.
You're late, boy. Again.
The day or night's duties are sheer simplicity itself. At least at first.
There's a water cooler.
The prince simply signs in to signal the commencement of his shift.
Oh my god.
Get on with your responsibilities. Well, what is the latest explanation for your tardiness? Lost track of time admiring the courtyard view? Perhaps you were recuperating from your martial training. Achilles is not prone to holding back.
I'm sorry, Father. I just overslept. I must have overslept. How am I even supposed to know exactly when to be here? I mean, every moment, every day and night here, it's all the same.
It's not at all the same. The hue of Ixion's green light takes on an obviously lighter hue when it is time. You're an embarrassment not just to me here, boy, but to this entire operation. Now get back to work.
Right.
Attendance records of the working shades who toil for the house need to be verified. The shades' due compensation rapidly approved. And yet to the prince,
I haven't forgotten. No one told me.
The training lacking Prince's efforts to administer approvals to the judgment terms ultimately leave a lot to be desired. Records of expired house contractor renovations line a desk in the administrative chamber, though the Prince has security reports concerning
yeah, narrator is a sassy bitch.
Require timely verification and official response, neither of which Prince Zagreus is fit to give.
That is not correct.
The often failing Prince attempts to sort the ledgers in the fashion necessary for the proper keeping of his father's realm.
Damn it.
What? Like, what do I... Am I just supposed to go through all of these marks?
A careful record.
Are they making it tedious, like his job, basically?
The house. A delicately handled tabulation process, which the Prince is ill-equipped to fully undertake. A steadily updated ledger of the house's income in the form of brilliant gemstones, diamonds, darkness, and the like, is merely one among the Prince's least liked aspects of his work.
Yeah, me too.
Later.
Oh, here we go.
Enough, boy. Wrap it.
At last, the work-disliking Prince records a summary of the results of his attempts to be of any use to the administrative needs of his grim father's house.
Okay, I'm done.
Not only were you late again, but then you also failed to perform even the simplest tasks that I had asked repeatedly that you complete. How many chances do you need at this? I am too lenient with you.
Too lenient? Instead of lambasting me non-stop, have you considered maybe training me some more to do this fascinating work to your satisfaction? You'll forgive me if I didn't memorize every laborious detail the last time you performed your monologue about how all this works.
Excuse me? If I'm not mistaken, you're deflecting your incompetence toward me, as though the goddess of wisdom herself has come to aid you in your time of need. I could replace you here and now with any number of simple shades hungry to work here.
Then why don't you? I don't want any of this. I'm not the one who drew the short lot with your brothers and got stuck here forever. Why am I having to do this senseless parchment pushing for you?
Why are you stuck? You're not. You're fired. I was wrong to think you were prepared to take on any responsibility at all. And don't you ever invoke your uncles here again, or I'll have you cast into the lowest pits of Tartarus. Now get out of my administration and my sight.
So...
At least I
Aloe, since you are done with school, basically, and soon, literally, do you have, like, any fun streaming plans?
Prophecy's been added to the list.
Harsh conditions. Oh, yeah, win with the conditions. Good luck with that, self. Wait a minute, there's new talents here? What the fuck? How did I not know that? I guess I have to get keys. Different games, horror stuff, VR, if and when you can afford it.
Let's see what that one does.
That's actually pretty good. You get some free hits on the bosses. Yeah, and do I have...
Exegriff.
Yeah, so I don't... This is the aspect of Lucifer or whatever. I don't have that unlocked yet. I don't know if I have to unlock all of the other ones. Or if, I don't know. But out of these three, I like the base one the best. Fastest time, 30 minutes? Or what? If I was able to do more co-streams. Parents might be going away during the summer. Yeah, you can just let me know. I'm down to co-stream whenever. I'm wondering if I want to keep trying with the gun. I kind of want to mix it up. I feel like I should do a different weapon.
There or what?
I like the gloves pretty well. This should tell me... Yeah, I haven't even made it to... Let's try this. Quite literally Hot Gay Summer Q title card. Sploosh. Yeah, let's just try like a normal run with the gloves.
Not this time.
You got it. I can sploosh for you guys anytime. Dash upper deals 100 when using shit you're sturdy. Whenever your special slaves restore 2 HP. Where has that been my whole life? I want that on everything.
Perfect fit.
I realize it's only 2, but like still. Please don't abuse the sound commands. I will maybe abuse them ever so slightly at first and then cool off on it. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should sleep again this weekend because I am tired. But also I want to like get shit done. Cause like I was talking to you a bit about last night, I'm really feeling like stagnant and like I need to get on some shit to like improve the channel.
Expected you to come, and I'm surprised to see you, son of Hades. Where shall your journey take you from this point?
Dash strike, things, and things. Yeah. Should I get... I think maybe the money one again.
It should be interesting.
So that's why it's particularly abusable right now, because the cooldown isn't working.
I'll hang on to these.
Let's fucking do Athena. I want deflect. What system are you using for this thing? Not that I probably have much experience with anything, but just curious.
That's what you get.
Streamlabs, okay. Yeah, I think I have both StreamFX and Stream... I have StreamFX, Stream Elements, and Streamlabs. I have a lot of stream shit. But I'm not, like, well-versed in any of them.
You're nothing like your father, Zagreus. I mean that as a compliment. He cut himself off from the rest of us. Many times have we attempted peace to no avail.
Attack is stronger and can deflect. Yes, amazing. Give me that. Affiliate.
Athena's power.
I mean, do you want to? Because I thought you were of the same thought that I had proposed, and which I'm currently still sticking to, which is pass on affiliate, because it's gonna hurt discoverability and stuff. Although I don't know that it is. Like, maybe it actually helps discoverability, but it's like, you need to make it worth people's while if they sit through an ad.
The curse of chaos has been lifted.
Want to eventually, because channel points are useful, but not going to go for it instantly. Yeah, that's fair. There's a lot of room between affiliate and partner. Am I understanding my thing right? I feel like I'm not getting health restored when I finish with my X. I need to read this. Whenever your special slays foes restore 2. Okay, I guess, yeah, that's... You really can't fuck that up. It's pretty simple to understand. Yeah, and that's another thing that I'm kind of you know, like I was talking about with Ultra Rare OS, because like I have some of you guys that are here a lot, but also like simply because it's a small number, it's like not that stable. Because like if the few of you who are here a lot like have something going on, then it's like potentially pretty quiet. Whereas like if I had like, I don't know, I'll just say 20 because Ultra Rare OS is at like 20 at times. If I had like a 20 regular viewer base, it would be a lot easier to like always have somebody around.
That's what you get.
I know. And you guys do so great. You guys are really here a lot. So it's not like like it's nothing against you guys. You're fantastic. It's just like, yeah, like Calc says, like how do you build it up? That's the big question. Yeah, I need to promote more. I haven't been doing TikTok for like a week or maybe 2 weeks, just because like I ran out of my backlog of clips and things. I need to record more of those like little things like Sens does, where it's just like, what, you want me to call you my little pog champ? Oh wait, shit, what did I just replace? I read it like the last second that was gonna replace. I fucking replaced the Athena thing? Fuck me. Damn it. That's not as good. Yeah, right? Like, and I have that too, because I'm at 161 followers, and I definitely do not have 161 people who are even, like, repeat customers. And then partly I get that, because, like, you maybe see someone and you're like, oh, that's cool, I might check them out sometime, or, like, I want to support them, but that's not the same as, like, I'm going to actively dedicate my time to being there, because I definitely follow more people than I, like, go to their streams. Mainly, currently, it's, like, you, Aloe, the Ultra Rare OS boys, Mo, and Cass. Those are, like, the streams that I go to. And then I follow other people beyond that, but I don't, like, actively go to their streams. Yeah, another, like, pretty VTuber boy I follow, he just, like, relaunched his TikTok, I guess. Either, I don't know if the same thing happened to him that happened to me, or if he's, like, doing something new because he has, like, a new model or something, but he got, like, 30,000 followers in, like, 3 days. And I'm just like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Like, that's the shitty part, is that you can't help but compare yourself to people. And then you get that what am I doing wrong feeling. I don't know, I don't want to get too lost in numbers talk. Well, there's luck, but there are other things.
Getting punched.
One thing that it was interesting, and I think probably really true, that I was reading on TikTok today, is people having the discourse of, like, financial privilege when it comes to VTubing. Like, if you start out with, like, an amazing model and equipment and stuff, you're gonna, like, pop off right away, and then that's gonna, like, help you, versus people who, like, don't have the money to throw at stuff like this, and so they have to, like, really grind up a lot more. Or, you know, some people just eventually pay that money, just not right away for one reason or another. And that's a struggle for me too, because really I could fucking throw money at this to, like, you know, degrees more than I have already with my new PC and stuff, but I want to, like, make my own stuff. I don't want to, like, it'll be super fucking hard to make a better model from scratch at some point or something, but I don't want to, like, commission somebody to do it. I want to, like, do it myself. live, go further. I want to do my model myself. I kind of like, I feel like I have to get over that though, because at some point doing everything yourself is unsustainable. Granted, there are some things like a model that are more, you know, like if I could just have somebody do all my marketing and stuff, that would be great, because that's not like shiny. That's not art. That's just me putting shit out there for people to find me, whereas like the time and care and effort put into a model is 100% like a big artistic endeavor that I would love to do myself. But I'm not that skilled of an artist, so it's going to take me a lot more time and effort to come up with something, and then still it's not going to be probably as good as other people with more experience.
It wasn't I who stole them, if that's any reassurance to you, Meg.
And, you know, and then talking about, like, fancy Avatar stuff down the road, like, do I want a 2D one? Maybe, because those seem to be really popular. I think, I don't know, I like 3D more, and it's going to lend itself to, like, VR chat and stuff. But the 2D ones also, like, have a big appeal. So, I don't know, maybe the perfect solution is, like, have both, which is, you know, just that much more time, energy, money, whatever. I'm sure. I mean, the good thing about this, for me, compared to maybe like other creative endeavors I've started in the past, is even though like I feel like I'm kind of stagnant right now, and you know there's ups and downs, and there will be ups and downs over time, I'm like motivated to keep going with it. Like the hardship is not making me want to stop; it's making me want to like overcome it and arrive at a cool place. So as long as I can like persevere, I'll fucking get there eventually. Find a good mentor? Yes and no. Like market, like the algorithm. If I could find like an algorithm mentor, that would be great. But I don't necessarily want to be like, hey, why don't you spend like 50 hours like running me through how to make a model. It depends on like what we're talking about. Well, I don't know that that's true, the stress thing, because it's not necessarily the stress that's keeping me motivated. It's like I'm motivated in spite of the stress. Like the things about this that I love, like making things for my own like self gratification, and then like putting cool things out into the world for like entertainment and helping people, that is cool. Getting to like chat and hang out and form connections with you guys is cool. Potentially someday like monetizing my video game addiction is cool. It's like those good things are why I want to do this and keep doing it and be successful. It's not the stress. And stress, I don't know if stress is the right word either. Like I think about this kind of stuff a lot, but I don't know that I'm stressed, because like
I'll just be a moment, Father.
You know, I have a day job and stuff, so it's not like what, Yerkes Dodson? You're gonna have to explain that. I was gonna say I have a day job and stuff, so it's not like I'm gonna be out on the streets if I can't get like a certain amount of followers in a certain amount of time or something.
Made it to Asphodel.
Stuff that's too easy isn't appealing. I don't know how I feel about that either. Like maybe I would feel different on the other side, but for a lot of things in life, I would totally be fine with just like being handed the end goal. I don't necessarily want to work for things. I just want to like be at the place I want to be at. Like for and take that with a grain of salt, because that's in certain contexts. Like if we're talking artwork or stuff, I get that you have to like build up your skills, and that's fine. Part of me still would like to just be better. If we're talking like having an audience though, like I'd totally be fine if I just popped off for like a stupid meme or something. As long as people are like genuinely interested and not like, haha, look at this loser.
And I am very grateful for it. Please accept this as a small token of my appreciation.
Because some of that's like a feedback loop, right? Like if tomorrow I woke up and I had 100,000 followers, like I can do cool stuff just with that number. I can like do a bunch of stuff with audience engagement, for example. Inverse thing of effort and growth. Exactly, yeah, like I've complained about that with like the Dream S&P people. It's like, you have default alerts. What are you doing? Like, spend $50 and have someone make you something nice.
I'm in your debt, great goddess Demeter.
Lord Ares already got hold of you, has he? He's good at making mortals kill each other.
Well, right, but we're both new to this. It's not unreasonable for us to have default stuff.
Ice cold.
But I mean, the inverse is also, it's like,
now what?
they do funny scream and ship each other, and so people show up for that, and so they don't have to do it. Whereas like, if you're where we are and you're trying harder, you're going to be trying on like anything you can, which is going to mean like nice looking alerts and things to potentially get someone to look at that and be like, oh, like I like that, maybe I'll follow this person or whatever.
What'd he say, hun? I mean, about the song. Bet he loved it, didn't he? But I don't know for sure, and I've been wondering. Kind of a lot, I guess.
No need to wonder any longer. He sings it beautifully around the house sometimes. It has a sadder sound to it than when you sing, but you've inspired him again.
I think there is a recipe, which is like why, you know, you can have like agents and stuff and people that like facilitate that kind of thing.
Ah, so it's a hit is what you're saying then. I had a feeling about that one. Sometimes you put some words together and right then and there you know you've got something special. That can be arranged.
Ooh, that's good.
Okay, bye.
I mean, and some of it is like basic stuff too, you know, like if you're a hot simpleable, if you have like a hot simpleable avatar, that's gonna like get people following. Like that's a lot of what I see is people with like a high quality model and tracking and stuff, and then they have like a really fucking cute avatar, which like at some point when I do a redesign, I need to like make myself more simpleable. I don't ever intend to like redesign to the point of being unrecognizable, but I definitely want like more quality than just like this default V-Rate avatar that I've slightly customized. Also probably, if nothing else, just for the sake of like tracking and rigging and stuff, because I feel like the mouth shapes on this aren't that good, but I don't have the tech to fully test that. I don't have like the iPhone thing or whatever. Being a leech, hang out with him. Well, yeah, sure. Like, if you get someone big to like be your friend or think your stuff is cool and like boost you, and I've seen people literally say that, like that can go a long way too. Because I think that's just like a psychology thing, right? Like you take someone that you think is cool, and then they say, hey, this person or this thing is cool, and then you're like, hey, yeah, that actually is. And to a degree, I think that's genuine, but also I think there's like, just like a brain thing going on there, where you just value that opinion, and so you kind of like take that opinion on, or at least you're more likely to take that opinion on. Which, that's, I don't have like any moral opposition to that, because at some point, if people, like, I don't care, you know, it's like if you have a buddy who like recommends you for a job or something, it doesn't matter how you get your foot in the door. What matters is that you get your foot in the door. When did I die on... Oh, I fucking died again. I cursed it. I was gonna say, when did I die the first time on this run? I don't remember. And this is a big room. Is there other shit in here? We gotta become friends with Ludwig. I mean, I don't watch him a lot or anything, but I don't have any particular reason to dislike him, so... You know, if he reached out and said, hey, let's hang, I wouldn't say no. I don't... The only person off the top of my head where I would... you know, that... Well, I guess there's several. Like, one of the Pauls, or Ninja. I would, like, question that. But, like, at this point, I would maybe just, like, swallow my pride, and do it. Just because I, like... really want to pop off. Lol, what pride? The pride of, like, sticking to my opinion and being like, I don't like this person. But, like, it would be so tempting. Because, like imagine literally just by appearing on something with Ninja or the Pauls, so many people would notice you. And, like, honestly, that probably outweighs my dislike for them. So I don't know.
Nearly got me.
I'm gonna go here. I need to spend some money so I don't die. Anyone they boosted is dead now, but, like, they're popular. I heard someone talking about that on a podcast. I think partly that's, like, how they managed themselves.
Thank you, mate. Power of Olympus.
Attack inflicts doom. Yes.
Sharpen my sense.
Good tidings, nephew.
Special does damage and knocks foes away. Yes, I want that. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I want to be on Team 10 or anything. I just mean, like, I don't, like, I feel like that would just be huge, right? Like, if for some reason I appeared on a thing with him and we, like, plugged my channel.
Hello? Oh, great.
This is not a good boss fight for this weapon. Reminder that they're 12-year-old girls. Sure, but I, like, again, I'm just talking, like, from where I am now to that, like the difference is so big that even if it's a small percentage, like, the amount of actual people showing up I might get from that would still probably be significant to me at this level. Like, if we get, you know, if I got 10,000 followers from that or something, and, like, 500 of them are, like, actually people who, like, care what I'm doing and show up and stuff, like, that's a very small number percentage-wise, but 500 people in me right now is a huge number. That's what I'm saying. Well, I do think that as far as, like, keeping your numbers up, Twitch is probably easier to do that on than YouTube. Just because you're, like, constantly making content and engaging with people in real time. But, you know, ultimately that is something that I don't have first-hand experience with yet, so who knows? I'm just making my best guess. Oh shit, I forgot he did it multiple times. God damn it. That was so dumb. Well, I needed a Deathify refresh anyway.
That's all the heads.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend that.
Enough of this place.
Wow, those are... I mean, I guess, yeah. Like, I know you're right, but also those numbers seem really skewed. You'd think people could... Although, I don't know, what is, like, a normal... I wonder what, like, an average number is for, like, the people who show up based on, like, your total count. Maybe there isn't, like, a real average and just it varies wildly.
Night.
Oh shit. I have nothing for these dummies. Other than, I guess you can hit them once and then they explode later.
Centaur strength.
God, quit. Alright, I need to do dayless even though there's a heart there. Schedule... Definitely, yeah. I think about that a lot too. Like, am I shooting myself in the foot by streaming, like, every day? And I don't know. I don't know that you can't stream every day, but I do think having, like, events to, like, if people have to pick, like, pick that one. I think that makes sense. And that kind of gets into the stuff I was talking about with, like, the SMP and stuff. I see, like, I know there's a school of thought that is, I think, in some sense, always correct, of, like, the time you don't spend streaming is when you grow, like doing socials and stuff like that, which is why I know that those are important and I need to spend time on that. What do I want? Let me try this.
There it is.
What was I saying? The school of thought that, like, when you don't stream, that's when you grow, because you're, like, working on promotion and stuff like that. But, like, if you can feed it back into your streams, like doing art streams, for example, then I think that is, like, time well spent. Which I need to do more art streams, but I still feel weird about learning stuff on stream.
So close.
Well, and as far as that goes, like, being a distraction or not, oh yeah, let's just get bonus damage to everything. It, like, that's potentially, I think, more amplified for things where I'm learning how to do stuff, because then I have to, like, really be, like, thinking and like, the emotes was a lot of thinking and problem solving. If it's something where I know how to do it and I can just do it, then it's not as big of a deal for me to, like, do a thing and then, like, look at chat and then hop back on my thing and stuff like that. Oh, damn it, why am I fighting him?
You mean to fight with me barehanded?
I knew this was a challenge room, but I was not expecting this.
Say the champion himself defeated me in such a manner back when we drew breath.
Wouldn't say the twin fists of Malphon count as empty-handed, sir, though it surprises me to hear you could be beaten in such a way.
I was hungry and unprepared. Inexperienced. No longer. Come.
Sit down and make some shit. while talking to chat. Seems more difficult doing drawing or whatever. I guess it just depends, because ultimately, like, no matter what, you're gonna be like shifting your focus slightly from what you're making to chat. But it's all like, if you know what you're doing, then I think it becomes easier. Like, what I would like to do, I want to like work on my just like drawing stuff mostly, and I have some things for drawing streams that I think would be productive in several different ways. Doing like viewer drawing streams, like, hey, I'm just gonna be here doodling and stuff, like, give me, like, suggest things to draw, stuff like that. That would be like fun and good for engagement. Working on like video thumbnails, if I like shifted to like a drawn style for those, which I would like to, because I like that when other people have that. That would be like a useful thing, because that would be, you know, as entertaining as any other drawing stream, but it would be feeding my promotional work basically back into stream time, so kind of killing two birds with one stone. But I'm just like my drawing skills aren't that good, and I don't know that I want to like practice that per se. Like, I want to get better off stream and then do more drawing on stream, because I don't want to like draw and have it look bad live.
Short one. I'm glad we've made a habit of it thus.
Surprised I didn't die there.
See you soon.
What do I get? Demeter, that's right.
In the name of Hades.
That's a relief.
Crystal beam. In the description, one of her things. I don't want to like change my cast though, because if I can't put my blood diamonds inside somebody, then like I don't get the damage bonus. So I don't want stuff that like drops on the floor. I forgot they meowed. Fuck. How do I set them off? I don't know what the safe way to do that is with the gloves. I think they can blow up the other enemies though. It looks like. Chaos? No, not Chaos, because this man will save my life and save this run. He's so good, he's become my favorite character simply because he restores my death defies.
Stranger, I am warning you. If you keep showing up like this, I'm going to have to find a new nickname for you.
Like Sussy Baka?
No need to go out of your way there, sir. We're just acquaintances. I don't know anything about you either.
I think Sussy Baka is like my favorite stupid meme thing in like recent memory.
And you are better off. This place is for the greatest of the Greeks. Do I seem like the sort to fit in here? Go on and chat with Theseus, or someone of that sort.
It is the perfect description for me, you're right. Well, I kind of turned into a Sussy Baka in your chat, Aloe, so that's why. Yeah, you weren't there, Calc, but he said some shit about, like, sleeping on his front for easy access, and I ooh-wooed a little bit. I did more than ooh-woo. Money says you give Joe an actual boner. I will neither confirm nor deny.
A gift.
Yeah, but no one else was there for that.
More bright swords.
Now you're just putting me in 4K. Fuck, I died.
No, you don't.
Easy access, yeah. Just wear your jeans backwards. Why? Because there's more room in the butt? I don't have massive dumpy jeans. I just have like normal man jeans. Oh, because of the zip on. Oh, I thought you meant for like dealing with a boner. You mean for easy access? Yeah, I would not trust a zipper during sex. Hi, Strawberry. What did you just walk into? My jeans have buttons. Maybe that's like a British thing. I feel like we don't have many button jeans. Like literally jeans. We have like button dress pants and stuff. I really don't know what I walked into. Just me being horny on main, basically. Nothing new. Shameless flirting.
All mine.
You sure? Pretty shameless, yeah. Shameless are very close to it.
You, your cruel father, Hades. He's my elder brother. You know that. Not exactly the expressive type, but never was. We seldomly saw eye to eye on things.
It's hot gay summer. There's no time for shame, only horniness. Dash. Yes. I like the title dash. Title dash is Pog. But now I gotta go fight these ding-dongs. Why did I not? Why is this showing a thing? Did I not make it here before? Because this isn't... Where did I die last time? Is this still my first run with the gloves? I don't remember.
See here, Asterius. The god
I guess not. I don't remember fighting these with gloves.
More to be destroyed by our joint righteous fury.
God-hated. You'll have to be more specific. I have the gods on my side. Though, I suppose you do too. Why can't
You have the messages from your chat. Of course you would save those. You just want to look at that later, don't you? When you're all alone in the dead of night.
They have made up their minds. They stand united against darkness, as do I.
Yeah, but you probably will save them, I bet, before Twitch just deletes them.
Now, my friend, to battle!
Great start, ton of damage. I do, and I don't expect you to answer this, but I am legitimately curious if I've ended up in your folder in any way, shape, or form. And if not yet, when? Because I'm sure the answer is like when, not if. When I will make the cut.
Not yet.
No, I told him he didn't have to, because I'm just speculating. but I don't want to like put him on the spot. And for that matter, you know, for like everybody else, you know, have I made my way into a folder, or will I eventually?
You and me, King.
So you're saying I gotta step it up? Fuck you, stop hitting me. There's no porn yet. Okay, but like what is porn? Because there are definitely things that like I have enjoyed that are not strictly speaking porn, but maybe satisfy some kink or something.
You have insulted me too many times, blackguard.
Man. Not about to go into detail. Fair enough. Fuck this, I'm just gonna... No! I at least wanted to beat the boss and get the thingy. Distracted by Dick.
God, that no-good loudmouth Theseus.
Good, you're back. So prior to when Theseus killed you again back there, did you, by any chance, happen to ask his big bull buddy for an autograph for me this time?
Did not come up.
Can I go? No, I can't go in there. Darn.
Do you miss it yourself, Lord Achilles, sir? The freshness of the air? The need to have meals several times a day and such?
I scarce remember it, my friend. Although your songs do stir up memories sometimes. I'm used to things the way they are, I think. But you, not so much?
Oh, on the contrary, sir. I am profoundly satisfied. We are most fortunate to have employment even after death. Imagine merely resting for eternity when you could work.
Is this America?
I can't.
I can. Father, have you ever considered that Orpheus might be much better as a court musician if you permitted him to see his muse again?
I have considered many possibilities, boy. And I trust Orpheus considered many possibilities before he signed away his rights to see his so-called muse when once he invaded my realm.
So you're forcing him to stay here for eternity just because he signed a contract with you?
Contracts with me are binding, until such time as they dig themselves out of the archives and tear themselves up. And I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Sounds like precisely what I should do.
Who knows? They might surprise you.
I agree, though. Contracts are cringe.
Nyx, I ran into Thanatos out there. He aided me, although I think he's rather upset that I took off like this.
Legally obligated to make these nuts jokes.
Thanatos is worried for you, child.
I usually go for, like, legally obligated to be a menace when I'm in everyone else's chat.
Please forgive his rudeness.
I do also want to romance Thanatos before I put this down
You.
once and for all.
Excuse me, is there something I can do for you, Prince Zagreus?
It's nothing. I just thought I'd say that was well fought back there.
There's no returning to the way things used to be, Zag. Now, can I offer you some words of advice? Get over yourself and get ready to die out there next time we meet.
That's the alternate universe version of Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Dick Down Death. Instead, those are the 3Ds.
I can do anything. who needs sleep.
I'm assuming I have to upgrade his bedchamber to get, like, those story prompts. Maybe I'll try the sword.
Stitchius hungers.
Think you can take me, boyo?
What do we have for aspects?
You're revealing your past.
Bonus attack and move speed, bonus crit, cast damage. Yeah, I definitely just like the regular one. But what do I actually want to put points into? Have I put points in anything else yet? I don't know. The bow? I don't really like the bow. Are you thinking just because it's ranged because I like the gun? Oh, the homing aspect.
Let's see you do it.
This one, the special? I get that's kind of good. Chiron, yeah. I don't know. I might have to just like put more time in the bow in general. What am I... How far have I made it? Same, we could try... Yeah, I mean, fuck it, I'll mix it up. Highly recommend. Alright, well, your poison recommend was spot on, so...
Is this what you really are?
I will give it a try. It's only one Titan's Blood anyway.
Grant me the aspect of Chiron.
What kind of sorcery was that?
Yeah, well, there's not very many arrows unless I upgraded a bunch more.
Arrows or something there, pal?
And that feels weak. Press Y while flashing to do a power shot. That's just when I'm fully charged, right? I don't know. We'll see how this goes.
No, thank you.
Right, yeah, I have to prime them and then do the special.
See that?
Oh, here's Daedalus too. Immediately, maybe give me something good. What do you think here, Calc? Do you think Flurry Shot? Or the Perfect Shot? Or this one, since it is the homing thing? Because I think this is what I got before, where you shoot really fast, and I liked that a lot. Perfect or concentrated volley. Okay, so not the first one. This one is like a lot stronger, but this one seems like it would make the best use of the homing shot, because if this just continues stacking, like, wouldn't that, like, against a boss, wouldn't this be the best? Because you don't have that many. You want the stack, the concentrated volley. That's what you're saying I should get. I think this is the one that makes the most sense, long run. Yeah. All right. Let's give that a try.
Good as new.
So we'll get a shot on him, and then these hit him. Yeah, I can see how that could be pretty pog.
More to fight.
Make a build that plays on the additive damage. Right, meaning like get poison or doom or something on this. Something that's just gonna like do a bunch of shit when I hit a bunch of times, basically. Or like just raw attack damage or something. Those are the things that I've found to be the best so far.
effort to reach out to him, young man. Oh well, but he is obstinate indeed. You are wise to seek your family's better half.
Alright. None of this is based on my attack. So I'm gonna try getting this just because it's new. Even though it might fuck up my cast.
Ready for me?
Oh my god. Yeah, that does fuck up my cast, so I should sell or switch that out. Probably just sell it. That was like a massive home-in. Oh, did it run out? Does it run out eventually? Probably does. Yeah, so I guess then my stacking can't stack forever. I was figuring there had to be some limit to that somehow.
Hit me.
He still believes he holds dominion over both heaven and earth. I think perhaps he has forgotten about me.
Okay, money, dash strike, attack. Yes, we're gonna do that.
You shall have it.
Just gotta not die. Which is potentially entirely doable with a ranged weapon on beginning floors. Oh, it's several chambers there. I hope I don't hit the boss. I was not really thinking about that. I don't know how far in I am. Oh my god. No! God damn it.
I don't think so. Dead.
I don't like these grabby hands without a melee weapon. Or rather, just with a good weapon in general, because I really don't like the bow. The bow just feels like a worse version of the gun. It doesn't feel like it's offering something different and unique. Oh, fuck this. No, I mean, it's not your fault or anything. I'm not mad at you. I don't know. Like, at some point, and maybe not. Maybe I don't really have to get the bow because I'm not going to play this to like 100% completion. But also, fuck this enemy. This is hard no matter what build I'm on. It's like too fast to do anything and it hits you really easily. I'm probably just going to die here to this. I do complain about a lot of things. At a minimum, I'm mad at Game Freak all the time. And like, homophobes and politicians and stuff.
has reached you prior to me, Zacharias. I wonder which of all his many lies he's told you last.
Attack is stronger and inflicts chill. That's the one. That's the one I want.
This won't end well for you. You're nothing.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And 2 more keys till I can buy whatever the fuck is still at my mirror that I totally forgot about.
Here we go again.
All right, wretches, get to work.
Surrounded.
Probably just gonna do a lot of running here. Well, you can't tell if you're angry or horny. Both. Always. Not an either or.
The curse of chaos has expired.
Ah, good. Angry and horny? Just separate things. I'm never not horny, but also, like, Game Freak makes bad video games. Neither of those are connected. I just have several feelings at all times. Well, you're married, so you get to get some. Feelings in your pants. Usually the feelings in my pants are horny, and then also, like, why does my stomach and or butt feel weird because of, like, eating something that wasn't actually that weird or old or something. I always kind of feel like death, so I don't know that that's much of a mood changer. That's just another constant. Hey, free shit.
That's
cool.
life.
Gets in bed. You and your bedtime. You're like the only fucking person who sleeps. The rest of us, like, watching and streaming are just garbage people and we stay up forever.
Electo.
Oh, so you're usually in bed. That makes me woo a little bit.
In retrospect, I should have known this wasn't going to be a quick job.
99% of the time, okay, good to know. Now I can just imagine you in bed anytime I say something saucy.
They say both gods and mortals are notoriously poor at estimating how long it takes to get anything done.
Normally when I'm on the job, they grovel, then they scream. They shut up eventually, but not you. At least, not yet.
That wore off fast on her. Or was it because I turned away? Because that's weird. No, it does just kind of go away faster. Didn't you say earlier that we should get sponsored by Subway and Taco Bell and become his fast food power couple? Yeah. Yeah, we should. You can be the sub, and I can be the guy who eats Taco Bell. Definitely bottoming after Taco Bell. I mean, honestly, that's probably going to be the biggest hurdle to overcome in our relationship is the fact that Aloe is like perma bottom, apparently. Or so he says, but who knows what he'll discover once he gets out there into the world with his bus. No, I mean, like, being sort of serious for a minute, that is sort of a compatibility issue, considering that, you know, as a wise man once said, there's a time and place for everything, and I subscribe to that. I just filled an application 3 years in advance.
Where do you think?
Do I want a Chaos Gate? If I were to say I was verse, but yeah, I mean, you could be. I feel like it's some like. I wonder how many gays never try both. I feel like a lot of people have to try each at least once.
The Bone Hydra awaits. In the name of Hades.
Oh, well, actually, I guess maybe I missed that. Because, yeah, definitely you have a preference, but I guess I didn't know that you would be down for trying. Yeah, let's get my special boosted, since that's the meat and potatoes of this build currently. So there's still a chance that you discover you're secretly a Dom Top.
Thanatos.
Alright, I need to give my boy some presents, because he shows up very inconsistently. I'm not feeling good about this with the bow.
I'll be as reckless as I want.
Well, maybe not, actually. This is going well so far. Because it is kind of burst damage. So as long as it's a burst that I can deal with. You know, like, if I can get them within that burst. I don't think I could be further from Dom, but who knows what you'll discover about yourself, right? I still maintain that, like, everybody should keep an open mind about things. I win, haha.
For safekeeping.
Now accept my present. So we can smooch or something.
What is this, Zagreus? You think handing this to me makes up for everything you've put us through?
It's just something.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe Aloe, if you ever get your twinky little hands on me, you will be overcome with the impulse of I want to just smash this man against a wall and take control of the situation. Back from lurking. Again, somebody shows up right as I'm really just going nuts. This run is going okay. We're doing a bow run, and I don't love the bow.
To the surface yet either.
But we found the boyfriend, so that's a good thing.
Thanks for the vote of confidence there, Than.
You're very welcome. Now I'd better get back before Lord Hades catches on to this.
I like this conceptually, but I think in practice I liked the rapid fire thing better because it just feels closer to the gun. And the gun has so far been my favorite thing.
More Inferno bombers?
Owie. Since it's sub bottom from a mile away, and you're saying Aloe qualifies. At least this like staggers them. That's a redeeming feature. Not saying anything, just leaving that there. I was also thinking about this today, because like, I am just relentlessly horny on main, and that's fine in general, which is why I keep doing it, but I also like wonder what people are gonna think, you know, maybe a few years down the line, if when I've popped off and they're like, hey, I was watching some old videos and apparently Joe used to just be really horny, which also assumes that I'm not continuing to be, and I may or may not be, who knows. Being excited over Slime Rancher too. Yeah, are you, do you eat Taco Bell or do you play Slime Rancher? That's the new way to phrase that. God, fuck this. Also, Aloe, what if when you try Taco Bell, you discover that you really like it, and then that like forces you to be a top? Why the fuck was he pretending to be married? Because I found this cute little twink who hangs out in my chat.
Sorcery often ends in an untimely death and an
Also, I feel like nerds on the internet wouldn't ask that question, because like, this is the generation of people who have like a RuneScape girlfriend.
I'm sure the Witch's Circle will reconvene soon enough. In the name of Hades.
Okay, Special is stronger and does chill. That probably pairs well with what I have, but also maybe I don't know. I didn't think her call was that useful. I'm just gonna go with Frost Flourish. The modern version of that, Minecraft and Discord relationships. Yeah. I mean, you are my little Discord kitten, aren't you, Aloe? I think we've reached that point where I can. God, is that like a oh God, what's happening in my pants, or God, Joe, you're so cringe? Or both, maybe. Aloe regretting his life. I mean, hey, not everybody's cut out to be a Discord kitten, but I think Aloe makes the cut. How the fuck am I supposed to respond to that? I don't know. Do you want me to get a cute little collar with your name on it, yes or no? You're gonna have to learn how to be a Dom top. Just... Hold on, I can't process that sentence. I need a sec. Am I supposed to answer that question? You could if you wanted to. But no, you don't have to do anything. Even if you're my little Discord kitten, I still respect your agency as an individual.
Let's grant me strength.
Okay, what did Calc say? You're gonna have to learn to be a Dom top, Joe, just to make it up to Aloe. You're saying I'm not a Dom top? You're saying this face is not a Dom top? I can be many things. I don't think I have to say anything for you to know the answer. Got it. I will go hop onto Amazon after this stream. Chaotic Verse Boy? Yeah, I guess so. But like, I feel like Chaotic Verse Boy is like an envelope that Dom Top as well as like Uwu Subby Bottom could sit within.
And we're off.
Chaotic Verse. Well, I was gonna say I'm Chaotic Verse, and then my sister is Disaster By. So we kind of have like everything covered.
Here's the fee.
Hold cast, special is faster. Yes, special is faster. That seems like the thing to do. And this is probably the boss.
Don't you have something to say to me?
Lesbian girl, you think one of the guys is a Disaster By because he gives off that energy? I was, God, I don't know if I should say this, but I can probably say this and just, like, keep it anonymous. I was messaging a friend today, who I have at points questioned if they might be bi, and they said that they have plans to go grilling, and I was like, well, I feel like that confirms my question in the negative. Like, if you have plans to go grilling, that's like pretty straight. Unless you're like a foodie or something. Oh my god, I grill shit all the time. Calc. You're so straight. What are you doing being straight in here? Straight confirmed. I don't know, but you know, that's like a fucking dad thing. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's like straight or dadly. Of course you like grilled sausages, Aloe. Of course you do. I'm not surprised at all. You're just training for what is yet to come. Literally gonna go get a sausage sandwich for breakfast. I bet you are. You saucy little minx. Can't tell if that's a euphemism. No, I don't think that's a euphemism.
Never.
I don't think Aloe is acting out his urges currently. Meaning, like, it's like a sex thing. You're like saying it's sausage, but it's actually a penis. And I'm saying, no, I don't think Aloe's munching on a penis in the morning. Even though he might like to be.
I'm out.
Yeah, night Calc. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Not now.
If you want, I can use the name as it. I'm gonna go for a dick appointment. That I'm not going for a dick appointment. Always, Calc, thanks for viewing. Okay, there we go. Calc's gone, time to fuck. I mean, MDZH is still here.
Until you reconstitute again.
Also, I don't know if live on the internet is the place to fuck. Yet, until we get the OnlyFans set up. Man, I don't have money this time around.
Get me out of here.
I don't know if I want to go super long tonight. I think I'll do this run and then maybe like one more after that. We'll see how long that takes. Everyone's lurking. I think well, the numbers don't like instantly update, so I think what's actually happening is that people show up and then they're like, this dude's lame, I'm leaving. So I think like my actual viewer count is oftentimes probably lower than what it says it is. Because people probably dip pretty quickly. Because usually, like, the lurkers like you, who are like, you know, return customers, at least like say hi and then just like hang out for a while. Like, you guys usually aren't completely silent.
What else?
Two people with basically the same username, so I can't tell if they're bots. There's always a few bots. Yeah, when I look at the number of people who are like on my stream, it is often like several. But I'm pretty sure they're like auto Twitch servicey kind of things. Rather than real people. Not the butterfly ball. Someone just made like a pinball noise. One guy in my chat, even when I'm offline, so I think they're a bot, yeah. Because I'm assuming that's how like Twitch monitors a lot of things through bots and stuff.
It's downright chilly up here lately, cuz we've Demeter to thank for that. Me, I try to stay out of her way. She doesn't think I'm of much help to her, although I'm sure she's warm to you at least.
Alright, what do you got? Rose drop something, suck them in faster. That's not really good though. I mean, I get because like you can pull out your attacks more, but really I just want them to sit in there. Let's do this. Just get free money. It's new. Check something off the list.
Flame wheels.
Where are the rest? Over here. Oh wow, that does a lot of armor damage. That's pretty pog. Would have been good on the Hydra, but oh well. Still good now for all of these dorks that have it. That was a very unnecessary hit. Not happy about that. Do I want Athena or Artemis? Probably Athena. Even though I have a bow, I feel like Artemis just does crit shit. No.
And be swatted deadly butterflies.
Thank God for the armor thing, though. What if this is somehow easy because of the setup I have currently? That'd be cool. Nah, because now they're getting too far away and I have to, like, dip and dodge around.
There's no end to these guys.
Yeah, I'm losing ground. Need to just focus on the butterfly ball. Good for shooting around corners too, that's a nice bonus. Alright. That's probably the best run I've done of this room, other than maybe like when I had the poison stuff that one time, because that also I think went pretty fast. I said it too early. I'm taking damage. Alright, make it worth my time, Athena.
Well, for now, sinister ball of the butterflies.
I so look forward to our meeting face to face amongst the gods, dear cousin. Olympus shall be merrier and wiser once you're here.
Buttered balls. Cast damage. I don't know what I want here. Let's just take the trap passive, I guess. Seems like I do more damage if I shoot and then switch to the special. It's just like the fastest way to get stuff off. And you guys know I'm all about getting stuff off. In before Alice says I'm stuff.
Almost there.
Yeah. But you're not wrong. Alright, one more key. That would be... Ooh, double. I should take that. Okay. Have we done either of these before? I think Zeus drops lightning. I don't know what Demeter does. It's probably just cold. So I feel like she's the lesser of two evils here. None of these are good though. I guess I'll take this, because I don't want to replace... Or do it. Yeah, no, slow's probably better against bosses. And the jolt isn't going to help if I don't have any current lightning skills.
You truly think you can withstand the ravages of winter, Zagreus? That I would like to see.
Lady Demeter, apologies. She can't stay mad forever.
Although it is a little hard to deal with these shield guys when I can't move freely. Move over here, you dumb dork. Oh, I do have lightning on my Zeus ball, but that's still not very much. Owie. What? I hit that for like a second. Really need to find my guy. He's been here both of the last 2 runs. Level Infinite Gay has appeared. Hello, welcome back, Strawberry. We can always use more gay here. Especially during hot gay summer.
Content to leave you in the cold like this, young Zagreus.
Restore effects, yes, give me the health. I love your horns, thank you. Yes, this is, the Crimson Concubine, my red Pride Month variant. We're more than halfway through June, I still gotta get my other variants done. I'm close on my green one. So that maybe will be like some work for me to do tomorrow, is like get green done and then maybe like even hop onto another one. I don't know, I might even use these going forward too, like after Pride Month, because I just think they're more interesting, but I want to figure out how to like hot swap between them, ideally, so I could do like my angry emote and then be red, something like that. Yeah, blue, purple, yellow, and orange. So I have 2 out of 7 done, which is why I'm like, there's still so much to do. But I've been like trying to sleep and stuff rather than working. Blue, pink, red. Well, I'm not really counting green, because all I did for the hot tub stream for Microsoft was the hair. I didn't do an outfit. If it was as easy as doing the hair, I could have done all of them a while ago, but I'm doing like an outfit for each of them. Because I do actually want it to be more than just like a basic palette swap. Hey, Marco. Yeah, I don't love the bow, but I'm trying. I kind of feel like I'm not gonna make it through the boss here though, because unless I can get the guy who refills my death defies. Which I'm running out of rooms for that, probably. Supreme taste? I like the gun better. But one of my buddies, Calcu, now has gone to bed. Recommended the bow. Shit, I died again. Yeah, like I'm really not doing this unless I get refills. Yeah, the gun is the only thing I've beaten Hades with, or even made it to Hades with so far. Warm up run with the gun, wow. Yeah, I got poison damage on it. I got a really good build, and then I beat Hades without dying even once. I had my life and all 4 of my death defies. So it like...
Extra blessing.
It turned out well.
There we go.
Yeah, we're not finding the guy. What is judge-worthy about the shield in your mind? Like, is it easy mode or something like that? Because honestly, the gun feels like easy mode to me, if anything. Well, maybe I should try the shield then if it's easy mode, so I can like... Oh yeah, they do have that. I haven't gotten very far with it, but it was nice for the Furies, at least, because you could avoid all of their little bullet things.
The power of the gods.
Alright, boss time? Yeah, boss time. Let's see if I can do it in 1 life. The spear was my favorite out of the early weapons because of the range. Which is the same reason I used a spear in Neo.
If he comes at me again, I'd like to hear from good Asterius this time. He almost never gets a word in thanks to you.
Literal smallest brain. I bet your brain is just massive and throbbing, Aloe.
Something to you, I will oblige.
And I too shall oblige. That is,
Maybe I'll do that after I die here, which is inevitable.
and vulnerable, altogether pallid flesh.
I've used all of them at least once, but I haven't used most of them much.
You, my fellow shades.
Trying to penetrate your soft and vulnerable flesh. You know, worse things have happened.
Take this! You blackguard! By my honor and the gods, you shall...
Where are the gems? There they are. Okay. I hacked that up in the beginning, I didn't realize that. I don't know if I remembered that you played this, Marco, but I guess this is one more game where we have excellent overlapping taste.
They shall have.
Have you, it's been a while now, I'm guessing you've probably finished up Persona Strikers. We never had like any post-mortem talk on that, because I think you were still going through the story when I finished it and you raided me that first time. Yeah, I'm really pining to play Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity now, because I started that like when it came out. Not right when it came out, but like around then, and played it with my sister. But I'm just like not playing it because I'm waiting for her to be around, and she's never around. It is a Dynasty Warriors game. If you like the first one, you will probably like this one, but it runs like a fucking potato. It's like so badly optimized. It's like not like 840p at like 20 frames a second. It's a disgrace of like a modern video game, to be honest. But like it's Breath of the Wild stuff, so it's cool. And I swear that the first one ran better, but I think Aloe or somebody said like, no, you're misremembering, the first one was shit too. Although the re-release of the first one on Switch is probably decent at this point.
Spear shall find you anyway. Witness the power of the gods.
Not like Anti-Dynasty Warriors, just haven't played a lot. I've only played crossovers. I played the entirety of the first one, what I've played so far of the second one, the Persona one, most of the Fire Emblem one, 100%ed One Piece Pirate Warriors 3, and then haven't played any other of the One Piece ones because I'm like, it's the same game, I don't really need to play it. Because they are kind of, like, they're a little bit more cash grabby, I think, than other entries in the Dynasty Warriors spin-offs. No! That was dangerous. And my audio be popping. Ooh.
Your battle prowess leaves much to be desired.
No!
Be gone from here and don't return, you fiend.
Yeah, I bet the 3DS one was also shit. It is the spin, yeah. I put this down for like a week to play Ratchet & Clank and Final Fantasy, so I like am shit at it again.
I lose to him.
After getting better initially. Oh hey, it's my boyfriend.
Hypnos, really, that is the worst idea I think I've ever heard. Do you understand how little sense that makes?
Is it the same voice actor? Hey, Kimchi, I'm doing good. Emotionally, I'm doing good. In the game, I'm doing shit, because I haven't played for a week.
I'm just saying, maybe if you just, I don't know, had all the mortals die at the same time, and save you a bunch of trips, and we'd have more time to spend together, huh?
Same haircut, yeah, I was gonna say, because, yeah, he has a little bit of an Edgeworth
I
haircut.
don't know why I bother with you, honestly. Get back to work, and let me do the same.
Oh. You have a worried look about you, lad. Spare me.
No, they're brothers, Aloe. That's all that's going on.
Oh,
and I guess also, like,
I met the goddess Demeter out there.
my stepbrothers, kind of, because Nyx raised me. So literally, I can make a fucking horny stepbrother joke about Thanatos.
Grains and vegetables and such. Not that I'm complaining.
All gods and goddesses are to be feared. Demeter, she has the power to give life, or take it. Seems she's more interested in the latter, though. She's the eldest on Olympus.
I'm sitting on Dom.
Her father seems to harbor a particular dislike for her.
No, I mean, I wanted to do the blushy emote for stepbrothers. If that's what you mean, but yeah, I think I bumped Dom with my finger.
I will. You know, Father, I must say, ransacking your domain beats having to toil endlessly in the administrative chamber. Far less painful, really.
Come, is that your way of asking me for your old job back, boy? You were a scourge upon every administrative duty to which you were assigned.
Yes, please, Father, give me back my old wretched job, won't you?
Privileges are earned and not begged for, boy. Unless you plan to reimburse this house for all the income that we lost because of you, then you shall not so much as set foot in the administrative chamber again.
How much is the reimbursement fee, anyway?
Whichever exorbitant amount the house contractor has on record. Now leave me be.
Hell has an economy, yeah.
Where's Cerberus?
Yeah, where is the boy? Hell has a society, you mean... America? Is there a thing in here? Did they add something to get into that room? Ayo. Speaking of, like, dunking on America, if nobody has listened to Marina's latest album, Ancient Dreams in a Modern Age, check that out. The songs on there, like, grew on me pretty quick.
Let's go with this one, then. This ought to make the lounge a little more presentable.
She's like another singer lady that gays like to stand. And I vibe with, like, the... like... Oh, here, 2 diamonds to get into the administrative chamber. The moody teen in me, like, vibes with her music.
Zagreus, I heard Lord Hades served you with a pact of punishment.
The game is delayed compared to the audio? Visuals are coming through slower, you mean?
Contract reserved only for extraordinary circumstances. Yeah, I suppose I'm pleased that Father's gone to all that trouble just for me.
Yeah, try giving it a refresh, MDZH, because that's not a problem that I've noticed myself or been informed that I've had.
Well, when you're finished being smug about it, know that all of us are bound by its terms. You can force a lot of things to change if you're not careful.
A lot of things such as how you refuse to reason with your positively charming sisters, Meg.
The extreme measures condition. You wouldn't dare. Do you have any idea what you're talking about?
Anything for you, Meg.
No, anything for Thanatos. I don't give a shit about Meg. Unless we're talking Meg and Hercules, and then she's way cooler. Okay, what does this unlock?
How else can I improve?
Literally new skills that I just haven't had this whole time. Cool. Money, yes. Total life, yes. And what are the other variants? Gain a wealth when you clear a region. 5% of my total per rank. That seems better. Oh yeah, now there's more. Okay, I guess I really need to start focusing on keys again. Life total or bonus damage while you're above 80%. That doesn't seem as doable. That seems like something where I'm not going to be able to actually pull it off. Except for like in the beginning, when it's not useful because I already can do the beginning well. So, and yeah, especially like when I'm thinking like bosses, right? Because I can get to Hades, so Hades is the tough part. When I respawn, I get 50% health, so I don't think that would make sense. I think getting the life total makes sense. Like, yeah, that already doubles my health to start. The money one, 10 per rank, so like, I don't know, let's say this goes up to 10, that would start me with 100 versus clearing 5% or 5% of your current money per rank, so I guess this one I need to maybe just max out and see. Let's start here. So 15%. Yes, so it still says 5 though. So gain wealth when you clear an underworld region. We're going to say 15% of my current money, so I just get 15% of my current money. Am I understanding that? And then this is start with some amount. Start with 100. Right, so like let's do some math. What is 15%? Well, 15% of 100 would be 15. But I get more of that. Maybe I'll try this out and see if I'm like understanding it right. And then I'll just max this out too. But I'm gonna keep this one for now. Yeah, let's go with this. And then we'll try a shield run.
Nix's strength.
Okay, and so now I guess also gems are valuable again because I just like spent most of mine maxing out those skills. I don't know if I'm just dumb and missed that for a long time or if that didn't show up for a while. Also, what are the aspects on this?
Aegis.
Attack.
You're as old as time.
Bonus shields. Blitz disc. So it's like I throw it out and it just like spins in place or something. I don't know that I want to spend Titan's Blood on this right now, but I think probably just the base aspect is what I want. Oh yeah, this one I didn't even make it past the Hydra. The Hydra's easy now. So I can probably get something new out of this, like a diamond. Maybe I should do some runs with low weapons and get all the diamonds if I haven't. Because I do want that Erebus thing that I'm saving up for. Since I haven't met Erebus yet.
Last time your father and I spoke, he told me I was all washed up. Can you believe the nerve of it, nephew? Why, he took the words right out of my mouth.
More damage to Nox foes? Let's do that, yeah. We'll just be wet boys in hell.
More witches? Ready, Aegis?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty strong off the bat. That's nice. Definitely like to charge up while enemies are spawning.
The gods have spoken.
What does Wine Daddy have? How much longer? Probably through this run. So, you know, hour tops. Depending on how long it goes. Health is low after encounters. Hangover on everybody. Let's get that, because I could upgrade that too, potentially.
How about leather?
Not tired, but I feel tired. Yeah, I get what you mean. I don't. Yeah, I want to maybe try to get a good night's sleep, but also still get up and do shit tomorrow. Because what, 2 weekends ago was building my PC, and then last weekend was something. I don't remember what, but I felt like I was busy with something last weekend too. Oh, I slept half the time. That was one thing. More money, more shit, more taken from behind damage. Let's just do the money one, because I don't want like a big debuff right now. So I just won't cast for a few rooms. I hope that you can get your school stuff all done, and that'll just like be a weight off you, and then you can maybe be a little bit less tired. Although maybe that's inevitable with you staying up all hours of the night to be here. I still need to fucking get a better bed so I can get like better sleep and be less tired. I really probably need to get on that sooner rather than later, since I don't sleep anymore because of VTubing. Uni isn't putting stress on me, just everything else. Well, yeah, you know, in that case, 3 months. You know, you can prepare for that move and be excited and all that good stuff. You should... We should figure out a way that I can send you, like a fun housewarming gift or something. If there's a way you can do that, like, off of some, like, Amazon or something, where I can, like, give you something without you, like, revealing your address. No, but, I don't know, that'd be fun, it'd be cute. I would like to, like... Or, you know, or at least order you the Taco Bell or whatever. You know, like, I'm not talking anything fancy, just, like, a small throwaway amount of money to just be like, yay, you're in a new place and you have like some freedom to be yourself. It has only been 3 months. It kind of feels like longer. I don't know, but like I talk to you like every day. So there, on my end at least, there is like some amount of closeness there.
In fact, it's mine from long ago, young man. I've no more need of it, of course.
But again, like a throwaway amount of money. I'm not gonna fucking buy you an Xbox or something. Yeah, let's get Zeus's call.
The might of the heavens.
Still, I mean, whatever. If you don't want to, that's fine. Maybe I'll do like an art thing for you or something. Because then you can't stop me and I can just do it and it doesn't have to necessarily be money per se.
I'm rich.
Yeah, sure. Let's do this for some money. These are still pretty easy. Alright, that was pretty fast.
Not yet.
I kind of get where you're coming from. But I still might try to figure out something celebratory. If nothing else, I can participate in your move out party stream if that's a thing you do. Which you know, we've talked about that. I basically am planning to anyway. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I can just put like time and effort into that somehow.
Thank you.
People offer to pay for something. Yeah. I get wanting to be independent, but also, like, in general, don't, like, let that stop, like, you know, people who like you from, like, doing nice things. Yeah, it's kind of the same thought process as, like, everyone should learn how to take a compliment. Like, even if you have imposter syndrome and whatever, because I sure do, and we've talked about that before, it's, like, weirder to, like, fight the compliment. And I think gift giving is, like, sort of the same to a point.
Where now?
You're back. Welcome.
See, now he is on floor 1. I swear he wasn't on floor 1 for me before. But maybe he is and I'm just stupid. He must be, because he always showed up on floor 1 for you.
Hey, sir. Thought this might ease your burden for a while.
Now hold a moment, Highness. I cannot accept something like this. Not without giving back a little something in return.
I know, and I'm not saying I'm an expert on those things either, but it's like worth leveling up at doing those things.
You ever meet Electo, Sisyphus? Fury Megara's nastier sister? We recently became acquainted, she and I.
Ah, fortunately I've not seen too much of her myself, Prince Ed. And based on everything that I've seen and heard, I'd like to keep it that way for a while. I hope she doesn't cause you too much trouble there.
Yeah, what do we want? Healing, maybe? If I had social skills, I would use them. Let's get darkness, because that'll also heal me a little bit.
Here you go.
Thank you, mate.
Oh, fully, actually. That worked out nicely. Ooh.
A palm of power.
Yeah, let's keep buffing the attack.
Palmed up.
Palmed up. That's cute.
Charon's shop. Cheers, mate.
Do I like any of these? Special deals 50 damage to foes around you when you catch it, so that's like a burst around me. Hold special to charge it up, that's maybe the best. Or use your special, maybe I'll try that one, I guess.
Modified.
Oh good, we meet again.
When foes are slain, they inflict weak. Dash, deal shit. Let's try the dash. And then you get shmoney. Or spend shmoney, rather, on the food. I'll just be poor now, but at least I'll be going into this fight equipped better.
Sorry I'm late.
That mirror's made you stronger, Zagreus. You're fortunate to have Nyx helping you.
No hard feelings. I think she feels partly responsible for all of this.
She shouldn't.
Did she cough? I don't know, I didn't notice.
This is you. And I thought even you would have understood that by now.
Oops. She's doing the thing.
Alright, you wretched shades appear.
I thought so. My blood diamonds were MIA. Alright, got her. Sweet.
Yes. On my authority.
I might need to, like, at some point spend a key to, like, get all my gems back at the mirror. Because I maxed everything assuming I was, like, done, but now there's skills that I still need that I'm discovering.
What do I get?
Okay, that's not bad.
Up we go then. Love that sulfur smell.
Why? These guys are like hard to hit with the shield for some reason. They just kind of jerk around awkwardly.
In the name of Hades.
Lightning bolt strike twice. Sure. It's new if that applies to the ultimate, that's pretty cool. Oh, and that's everything from Zeus. Awesome.
I do not think so, boy.
So I think I'll get, like, gems from that.
Your dust.
I shall deal with you later then.
Now to collect. Pure darkness.
And we're in Kingdom Hearts. Somebody said darkness.
Looky who. So, how's Orpheus been doing lately anyway? Still keeping his hair in those neat little curls. I guess his tan must have faded by now.
Curls? Not exactly, no. But he's doing alright. For him. He's started singing again lately, which was a big step. He never used to before. Would go on about how he'd lost his muse.
And now he knows I'm out there still, huh? That's... well... Thank you for the update, hon. Music's his gift. Good to know he's not thrown everything away.
Muse means, like, someone who inspires you.
There you go.
So good.
So, like, she's pretty and she sings, so she inspires him to, like, also sing. Yeah, right, because they literally can't see each other. Because of lore. She died. I don't know how. I don't remember. I don't know if it was like natural or, you know, somebody killed her or something. And Orpheus went to the underworld, as heroes do, and struck up some kind of deal with Hades where he could, like, bring her out, but, like, only if he, like, left her behind.
Claiming these.
Like, if he could do that and just, like, leave without looking back, then Hades would let her go. But he couldn't do that. So then she stayed, and then I don't remember if he also just, like, went to Hades then, or just when he died eventually. Legendary. +1 use of Death Defiance. Can that stack? Can I get 5? You can just do what Zag is doing, but he can't fight. At least anymore, I don't know. I'm gonna try getting this, because if I could get 5, that would be like a big difference maybe for this run. Zag could carry him, yeah, but Zag's trying to do his own shit. But yeah, I mean, yes, I kind of feel like at some point in the storyline they have to meet up. Either she comes to him or he comes to her. Uber. Owie. Owie. I think I'm learning that I'm just like impressionable, and I just parrot things that I hear, which I think I already kind of knew that. Because at different phases of my life, I've just like picked up catchphrases from YouTubers I watch and stuff.
In the name of Hades.
We might just be ruining each other. I'm okay with that. Special inflicts hangover, sure. I'm just all about getting new things right now.
All aboard.
Yeah, that actually is pretty good, now that I have a reason to use my shield for the damage boost. And I can even stack it if I throw it a bunch of times. But I'm taking too much damage. Well, alright, well I'm not gonna get 5, but Chaos could put me back up to a full 4. If I don't fucking die again in the meantime.
Over there.
Over where?
A palm of power.
Is this a freebie?
Power of Olympus.
Yeah, I guess we'll just keep buffing the attack. And here's the Hydra. Bad time for the dash to still be weak. Since I'm melee too, and I have to get up close and then back off. I could do this. Just like spam stacks of poison on the heads. That worked. Probably from typing "com" too much or something. Oops. Not sure I'd be typing that, I don't know. Maybe, Pornhub. Man, I'm gonna fucking die again. Fuck me.
Done bashing heads for now.
Ooh. I thought I had 2 diamonds already. That's only my second one? Shit. No restores, not Pog. Gotta bank on... what's his name again?
Elysium.
What do I have currently? I don't think I have any, like, data list type stuff. That one maybe was the special thing, but we're gonna go there again because I need something to make this run bussin'. Alright, what do we got?
My boon from chaos is transformed.
Attack hits twice but does not knock foes away. I feel like that sucks and I don't want it. Or we can do some of these other special things, and I think I want this one because I don't want to charge it.
Tuned up.
The knockback on this is so powerful. I don't think it works against bosses. It's hard to tell at this point, but that's like the only way I can fight enemies and like be strong. Ooh, what is this? Fuck it, I'll try it.
Why
Oh, if it's only these couple enemies, yeah, then that's well worth it.
Disappointing for these so-called champions.
Give me the money. Anything else in here? I think no. So more health it is. Shit, traps. This is a challenge room, I didn't realize that. Who's still left? Those are stuck there. Fuck me. And I died. Fuck me again.
For a bit.
Where is this boy? Owie. Again, yeah.
You're ready for my pop, haven't you, cuz? Wonderful guy. We're gonna spend a lot of time together, though. You know how that is.
I mean, what? Would you rather that I go like... Owie? And make a little moan out of it? Move speed, I think, yes, I want that. Holy shit. Yes, I found the guy. 1, 2, 3, and it does increase my max to 5. This is gonna give me 5 lives. That's so pog.
This time, stranger.
This is like my karmic reward for moaning for you.
Not so good at leaving me in peace.
Just on one of my little jaunts through paradise is all, sir. Happened to be on the way toward my destination.
You think this place a paradise? At least down in the depths there are so many other souls with whom to share one's misery. No offense. I know that you're just passing through.
Give me that Death Defiance.
Take care then.
You can't tell Calc about that? I'm alone tonight. I can fucking ramp it up and I wouldn't have to deal with my parents thinking I'm being weird. Also, I assume by you can't tell Calc about that, you mean, don't tell Calc that I induced orgasm. Man, why do I have to fucking immediately take damage and die after I just did a thing to get lives?
Barely got through.
I never said that. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to the shop. I'm not going to the double dip over there. That'll get me killed. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is money, not a shop. Fuck. That was a bad decision. I just don't think Calc would approve. I mean, Calc at some point, you know, I'm gonna moan and people are gonna have to either appreciate it or get wrecked. Get wrecked or get erect. Those are the options. Yeah, I think you've already made your decision, if I had to guess.
Time to collect.
Okay, now, whoa, what is going on with my webpage? Calm down. I need to know that that the stream is not crashing. Yeah, we'll do this, get some health. No, no damage. Who's left? No one. Just more boys to spawn. I'm like in the zone right now with the shield, I'm doing good. Still taking more damage than I'd like, but like things are feeling good. Shit, there's too many boys though. Don't know how I pulled that off. Ouch. I jinxed it. I took damage because I said a cocky thing. There's the shop though. I can like heal up for the boss. Yeah, we're just gonna buy everything. After you dash, God Gauge. Do I even have a God Blast though? That was dumb. I don't think I have a God Blast. Yeah. Oh no, I do. I have Zeus. Okay.
Gods grant me strength.
Alright, let's go fight some men.
At last! Upon my word, the fiend again darkens these halls. Alas, Asterius, it seems I was mistaken and he hasn't learned his lesson after
Wreck some boys, yeah, I'm gonna give him a smack until they go Yamate!
And what's this lesson that I ought to have learned? Is it to always slay you first since you're so damn insane?
You probably don't know what that means, because I don't think you know, Jeff. It's weeb shit. You know, that's like when your step bro comes at you from behind and you're like, Yamate! Yamate kudasai!
Your lesson, monster, is to never, ever take up arms against those favored by the gods themselves. You shall
10 Spanish words and 17 English ones.
No offense.
You know baka, you know at least one Japanese word. I mean stupid. Or like idiot. So like literally sussy baka is like suspicious idiot, but in context it just means like you're being gay.
Deserving fiend, all which you...
Or an imposter, I guess, but like that still comes from like the gay side of things. Quit being impervious when I do my god call, you shit.
I'm empty.
Alright, Minotaur down. We're doing pretty good. Immediately die. I should never say anything. I have like 1 HP. How do I fucking hit this guy ever? So annoying. Oh my god. There's something like about that attack, like he dashes and it like still goes farther than I feel like it should go.
Gods grant me your power. Hold you monster.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Damn.
I do not fear you, fiend.
Fucking puddles.
Your presence is a stain upon
Oh, that's maybe Demeter, not Poseidon. Or both? I don't know. I don't know if he has more than one. I don't remember. Fuck me. Really wanted to not lose that life. Because yeah, that was so close.
That'll teach him. Very nice.
Highly doubtful I will be getting it back, but who knows. I spent all my money, so it's not like I can... Well, no, I have 300. Sweet, there we go. Alright, so not all hope is lost. I could, in theory, maybe beat Hades with this, I don't know. If the shield could block the beams, that could be like a game changer. But I don't have confidence and I don't know that I would want to test it. Maybe just like Google it or something. And I should probably forego those for now and see if I can save up for a Death Defiance. Of course, the heart is hard, so I guess I can't do that. We'll do a Dom Palm.
Hi.
And maybe this will just unlock the satyrs. I won't get poisoned all the time. Yeah, but now when there is poison, like, what do I do? I guess I can throw my shield and wait for my poison to kill them. That's one option. I'm actually doing pretty good on speed here. Like, somewhat on par with some of my best runs.
A feast for Aegis.
There's some big boys. Oh, laser shit.
Delicious.
Let's just keep buffing the attack, I guess. The others are still too situational.
Where to?
Let's try Poseidon next. I don't want to do the hard ones. That's gonna ruin my run. Yeah. Although jokes aside, I do tend to avoid the hard ones here. But yes, normally I'm all about deboners.
No way.
Shit, where is the thingy?
Okay.
Not liking the way this is going. Way too much damage. Alright. Palms of Power. Bonus level from Palms. Yeah. I don't know if I can get that anymore though, and it's not... I don't know if that counts for a thing.
Combined power.
It seems like maybe it retroactively applies though. Or just get, well, no, that was already at 63. So that was maybe a waste, but maybe not. Hopefully it at least counts for a quest or something. Alright, hopefully we get it here. They're great. Not finding any shops or anything either. Oh, damn it. Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling, Zaggy. And I missed the money horn.
Should be the
Alright.
place.
At least we're done.
Sack fit for a huge three-headed hound.
What is it? Just like, oh no. Just the emotion in it. I got a lot of money though. So I can buy some nice buffs over here.
Sack coming right up.
Now I can cash on this double. I can... What do I want to do? Do it lightning damage or charge? Let's do charge.
Powered up.
Let's do another one.
Good enough to eat.
We'll power up the lightning now. And then I will get this man. Fountain thing would have been great a while ago. Too late now. Alright, that's the best as we can do. Let's see if I can do this with 2 bonus lives on the shield.
I can go.
If I make it to phase 2, then I'm gonna Google if the shield works on the lasers.
Out of my damn way.
You know now what you're doing here is without any purpose whatsoever. Even if I don't slay you myself, you'll simply perish when you cross that threshold there. And yet you still persist.
I do. Besides, making these treks helps pass the time during the ongoing underworld renovations, and I'll be in tip-top shape once they're complete.
Would that we had a little more support. The renovations could have been complete by now. As ever, you think only of yourself. But if you must insist like this, then you will find me waiting for you once you get here. Every single time.
Quit it with this, father.
How did I spend that much time and still not get dead? Man, darkness.
Not this.
Too slow. That could be arranged.
Down one.
Blood darkness. Death is inescapable.
Ow. Why does it keep using my charge? I'm not pressing that button. What the fuck? Great time for my Joy-Cons to, like, not work optimally. Fuck me.
Oh, I won't go back.
Darkness. What shall it take for you to cease making me face you here?
It'll take you getting out of my blasted way.
No, that shall accomplish nothing.
Let's test that theory.
Happily.
I'm not winning this. It's not in the cards. Fuck.
Would that you applied yourself.
Well,
to
at least I
something
made it
worth
through the
while.
other bosses and got all the stuff from them. And we got the new key skills, so a little bit of progress.
Is that music? Achilles, I meant to ask, did you know that Coronach the Heartseeker once belonged to the centaur Chiron? Because one of its aspects is his own. He didn't have it back when you trained with him, did he?
That's the Chiron, truly. Ah, of course. He granted me a spear, I think you know. If he possessed one such weapon, why not more? I remember his bow shined like the sun. It was splendid and never missed its
They even
mark.
have dialogue for the different
So I
aspects.
Chiron's extraordinary
Jeez.
skill.
I'm sure his skill did most of the work.
I still... The feather glows. Can I, like, do anything with it?
No. Not as comfy as it looks.
I became so enthralled with song once more, my friend, that I have been inspired to compose another one. For old time's sake, perhaps.
This is amazing, mate. You sing quite beautifully with or without your muse.
Zag answered. What did Zag answer?
How kind of you, although my voice is nothing but the crunch of gravel underfoot compared to hers, which soars as though on wings.
If you could do anything with the feather, what do you say? I think that was the chair. No, see, the chair is vibrating. But the feather, like, I can't get to, so I think I maybe have to get on the chair or something. Not enough money for anything. Oh, here, I can get this for the bedroom. Yeah, let's do that.
Contractor, work approved. I think this rug's really going to tie the whole room together.
And I could get the administrative chamber thing. Oh, here, this also gives me more gems. There's so many... Why is everything good with diamonds? And this gives me +1 Fated Authority. That's also like a totally new thing. Giving that... Like, these diamond things really feed back into just being stronger in general too. I need to get diamonds.
Nyx, the Olympians have been immensely helpful, but did they really have to get mixed up in all this? I could have gone off on my own.
And you would not have gone far, child. Your father is too proud to accept assistance in personal matters. Do not cede the advantage that you have.
But I'm misleading them, taking advantage of their good graces trying to find Mother. What if they find out?
I shall do everything within my power to prevent this, as shall you.
Understood.
Zagreus. Good. I wanted to tell you something. Your victories against me, they don't count for anything.
Sounds like you've been giving this a lot of thought there, Meg. How do you figure?
Sounds like something a loser would say.
Nyx's mirror. You couldn't possibly beat me without its help. Or hers.
I'm not competing with you, Meg. I'm trying to get past you. To the surface.
Call it what you want. You're doing what you have to do. I understand. But you are not stronger than me. You just have more help.
Nothing wrong with that. Miss Dusa, I ran into hostile Gorgons that resembled you out there in Asphodel. Resembled only in the vaguest sense, I mean. They lacked your charm or social graces anyway. I just hope you are not related, since I sort of...
So, performance enhancers? Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, those old things? They're relatives just in the loosest sense. Like, say you had some nasty, almost mindless siblings born entirely from your own blood, something like that. Do you have any idea how hard it was to get a steady job because of them?
So I have your permission to continue hacking down such Gorgons with impunity?
Oh yes, absolutely. Thanks for asking, Prince.
I've come for questionable deals.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing those. I still really need to be saving my gems. Just had to cycle my audio there for reasons. Okay, cool. Yeah, glad that happened like literally in the last 5 minutes of stream. I'm getting pretty close with some of these other god things too. So that's awesome, because that'll give me a ton of gems. That should be another focus in the runs I'm doing. I don't know if I deserve to be anybody's little PogChamp with the tech issues I'm having. Okay, the pairings count, so it's good that I got that. Data lists for everything. I mean, PogChamp, boy, you're sweet. Thank you. I'd try, but it's an ISP issue. What, like debugging it, you mean? Yes, I think it's an internet issue. Alright, I guess I accept your little PogChamp. One-town ransacking. Oh, so there's like one more mini-boss I haven't done? That would be good. Right, and this is why I'm doing the little gem things, because I really want diamonds. And then equip the keepsakes. Can I just like grind that? I should try that quick.
Looks good, I guess.
Much of the softness of the richly woven rug the prince procured cannot be fully felt beneath his flame-licked feet.
I guess it's soft.
I guess I'm your little PogChamp. Okay, let's equip all of these things quick. I don't have all of them yet, but I have most of them.
Which one?
And I still need to get all these gold things at the bottom, and I don't know what they are. But I'm only missing 2 regular ones. I wonder if they're like combos or something. Or if like they're a new thing from that guy.
Fated list.
That did not count, so I probably have to actually wear them into the dungeons, which is kind of a pain. But also the reward isn't that important, because I'm not even using that yet. The ambrosia or whatever.
Father's still up there.
Okay, so eternal troves contain more. That's really not that good. It's somewhat good. Or I spend it on a bunch of small things with the hope of getting diamonds, which is much better. I'm gonna do that, I think. Although I want to know, like, are these permanent or are they just alternate? I need to Google that. Hades Great Hall contractors. Okay, what does this tell me? That doesn't hear cosmetic only, but do they... Because like even if they're cosmetic only, if they're like permanent, you know, that's fine, but I'm feeling like the trim, it's like pick one of these. And maybe I can switch between them for free again or something, I don't know. Maybe I'll just buy other shit. Boons for each Olympian. I think maybe I just get this. Because like when am I going to save up to 150 again? And even if it's not amazing, it is like still something that'll actually help me. Of course, and now there's another one for it, goddamn. Yeah, okay. So, I think that's it for now. I don't think there's anything else to do here in between runs. What we are gonna do to end it off tonight, though, is we're gonna raid Ultra Rare OS. I believe they are doing some Jackbox tonight, so that would actually be like a fun. It says they're just chatting, so maybe they're winding down. I don't know. But in either case, we'll hop over there, and I'll be leaving you for a whole 19 hours, or something like that. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll be doing something. I don't know what yet. So thanks for watching, guys. Time to go drop you off at your uncle's stream.